All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His only begotten Son. Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, root and teach well, Wabarakatham, unto the hopeful elect. All right, now this is Brother Aside from the GMS Dallas branch. I'm just doing a live show open forum. You know, Jake got out too late to get to the camp, so we're gonna do a little quick live show while I have time here. All right, and the spirit had me thinking about a lot of these Israelites who were trying to ultimately have a spot in this world. They trying to be, they trying to get like real tight and good with Esau as they see stuff get tight, get bad out here. But that's not gonna work, because Esau has already has it in his heart. It's spiritual, that hatred that he has toward Israel. So Trump and all these different patriotic especially a lot of these Edomites down south, they finna get ready to show their true colors, right? And ultimately, the Lord is just gonna have people getting judged. But I got a couple of precepts that are coming to mind right now because you see it happening right now. A lot of Jake are trying to get all cool with Esau now. Act like they so hurt about the CK situation, and they trying to act like they so super look small. They basically supporting the little hats and all that stuff. You see, because a lot of these Jakes they see the danger coming and they trying to get cool with him so they can make it to where Esau may let him get a pass, but that's not going to be the case. This is Jeremiah 2:33. It says, "Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore thou hast also taught the wicked one thy ways." And that's what Jake is doing, man. They completely diverting from everything that the morale and the stuff that really is good for a nation to be built up. They're putting that to the back burner so they can be buddy buddy with Esau Edom, man. You see, when it comes to being for your nation, for your people, you see they ain't got that. They're in the spirit of being forward in the heathen kingdom, a kingdom ruled under Esau. You see, when it comes to building the kingdom, which is going to be for our people don't want nothing to do with that. You see, so they trying to seek love in this kingdom we're in right now. But ultimately, what we know is going to happen is the Lord is going to bring judgment. You see, in all these nations that are in that spirit of being here with Babylon, they Babylonians, right? You in the spirit of Egypt, ain't because like what does Scripture say? The Lord's going to plague Egypt again with plagues. Second Ezra 15, right? So a lot of this spiritual Egypt, a lot of people are joined up with this spiritual Egypt. They real tapped in. They got high ranking positions. You see, they've done all types of rituals and wickedness to get a position in this world. It's all types of stuff happening on the left hand side, so they can keep Jake at a lower state, so they can keep getting that bag, and then ultimately they want to get the pass. Don't come near me and my family, but fuck the rest of my people. And that's the spirit that Jake is in. But at the end of the day, that Esau doesn't abide by covenants. He's gonna fuck a lot of these guys over. These conservatives, y'all these what's the nigga name? Officer Tatum, all these type niggas that's trying to be all cool buddy buddy with Esau. It's not gonna work. These devils is gonna turn on you niggas, man. And why is that gonna happen? Because that's in his nature. It's in his nature to be a deceiver, a devil. He's never abided by any covenants. These when it came as the Europeans, years ago, when they subdued the Native American Indians, the Taino Indians, right? All those various, the Tainos, the Aztecs, when they came and took them over, guess what? They didn't follow no covenant. When they came over to Africa, western parts of Africa, and took you Southern Kingdom, which are you blacks, you Jamaicans, you Haitians, when they brought your ass in slavery, they didn't go by no covenants, man. You see? And even when we had time periods where we were starting to prosper, like you have Black Wall Street, you have black a lot of black people had they was building cities, and it was Central Park. You had establishments that black people were in. But guess what Esau did? They came and destroyed that shit because they're not gonna follow no covenant. They don't care about you being in their NWO. You see? Now I want to go here. This is Isaiah 28 in verse 18. It says, "And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand with the grave. right? And that's the fate of Babylon the Great being America. All these dudes who trying to be in that spirit of build America, make America great again. You see, they stay pro it. They so pro little hat. Meanwhile, the little hats have done nothing but do evil to you Israelites, man. You see, and what does the scripture say about them? Their lineage goes back to Eliphaz, man. Which what my God is money or riches. You see, that's all these devils care about is forwarding their NWO and keeping you niggas in subjection. And whatever they got to do that, they're gonna do it. You see, so all these jakes that's trying to be in that spirit of trying to be buddy with these little hats, trying to, be all cool. You see, the Lord gonna show you, like Lord finna put a spirit on Esau to show you niggas, man, that he's your enemy. He's not to be trusted. Matter of fact, let's get that. You see, because these Edomites are cunning hunters. They don't come in that spirit of being all cool and I'm your friend, right? Yeah, I want to be cool with y'all. I love y'all. You see how Officer Tatum was on the video with the Edomite is all cool. Nah, man. This is not the nature of that devil. This is a serpent, a snake. Whenever his prey gets close enough, he'll strike. And that's what Esau's getting ready to do on you niggas, man. Right? This is Ecclesiasticus known as Sirach, chapter 12, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Who is our number one enemy? The Edomites, man. The so-called quote unquote the white man. You see, he's not pure. There's nothing pure about that guy. You see, he took the title of being white, but he's really red, and he's nothing but done nothing but evil on the planet Earth under his rulership. Look at the state of the planet Earth while he's ruling, man. Nothing but straight wickedness and evil destruction. You see, that's why the Bible speaks about how it's gonna be a red horse, and out of him, he's gonna take peace from the earth. That's what he's done is taking peace from the earth. Everything is all jacked up because of what? The rulership of Esau Edom, man. He's destroyed everybody and everything. You see? It says, though he humble himself and come and go crouching, he over here trying to get on podcasts with you, trying to throw you a little bread. You see? Oh, we're cool with black people and all this. Get the fuck out of here, man, with that shit. You see? These niggas is gonna come in that spirit of trying to act like they cool, but they not, man. Just like guess what? When those Greeks was ruling, Alexander the Greek, he was cool with Jake. He was like, oh yeah, y'all cool vassal state. Y'all are productive, but guess what? Those guys that came under him, guess what they did, man? You read another Seleucid Empire. You see, you had a ruler named Antiochus, right? And guess what his wicked ass did? He was killing Israelites for keeping the Sabbaths, killing them for not worshiping the idols, and was forcing them to Hellenize themselves, man. It wasn't even lawful to call yourself an Israelite, your lineage, back in his rulership. And these same devils are here in the reincarnation right now. You see, let's continue on. It says, Sirach chapter 12, verse 11, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Because he trying to make everybody forget about all the evils he's done and he's doing. That's why you got all this entertainment industry to distract people. Most people don't even know what's going on in the Middle East. All these bombings, you see, they's doing to those goddamn Arabs, right? They call themselves Philistines. They call themselves they call themselves Palestine, but really it's Philistines, and they ain't the real Philistines anyway. You see, but they're over there getting bombs shot at them, getting killed, getting kidnapped, and all that, man. By the under the rulership of those little hats. You see, but you continue on and read. It says, set him not. This is Sirach 12 and 12. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in that place. He gonna try and over. He wanna be the Lord's chosen. He wanna be the number one people on the earth, the superior. He made himself to be the superior in his kingdom, but he's not, man. It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. And that's what a lot of Jacob's finna be. They finna be pricked. Because Esau is not gonna abide by how cool he is with you. These niggas finna be ready to kill you. A lot of you Israelites, they gonna turn you in. They gonna go right back to that old Edomite devil way on your ass, man. And y'all all are gonna fall for it because y'all was trying to be cool with the Edomites, man. This is Sirach 12 and 13. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such that come not wild beasts? And he's the most lawless motherfucker on the planet Earth, man. These Edomites, man, they lawless as hell, man. They're the most lawless motherfuckers ever. You see, everything they do is diverted from the scriptures, man. All right, now let's go back. This is Isaiah 28 in verse. Let's go back to 18. It says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When overflowing scourge shall pass through, and ye shall be trodden down by it. And that's what's getting ready to happen, man. You see, all they made these covenants. They thinking, oh yeah, yeah, we good with the little hats. Yeah, I'm on podcast with them. They buddy with me. I'm getting this bag. They showing me all these business opportunities, and I did rituals to get cool, get status in the world. Yeah, the top league gonna be cool with me. No, they not, man. You looked at it as nothing but a piece of fucking you and nothing but another slave to them, man. And they're gonna treat you as such. You see, really a lot of y'all already getting fucked over, but you're so stupid and so simple you don't understand, man. They're using you Israelites. But that's okay. Because this is all prophecy. It's prophesied that it's gonna be niggas like you. Officer Tatum, man. You see niggas like fucking Candace, like all them motherfuckers, man. Trying to support these goddamn little. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. I don't want to see no fucking you sitting right there by somebody who's doing straight wickedness on the planet Earth. They'll condemn the hell out of somebody. They'll condemn the hell, which they not wrong. They're not wrong in doing so, but they'll be condemning the hell out of Israelites. But look who's putting those snares before the Israelites. What about them niggas, man? What about the shit they did in their past? What about all the shit they rape, rob, and murder, and the wickedness they've done? What about that, man? They ain't talking about that. The fake foods, the GMO food. You see, taking the fathers out the goddamn household and giving women all these weak ass benefits. Creating independent woman. I don't need a man. So now these young boys don't have no father figure around the household. What about the nigga that pushed that, man? You see? What about the motherfucker that's teaching your kids about Fruit Loopism in school, man? What about that, man? But they'll be quick to speak about some nigga, which man, we get on these motherfucking niggas, man. That's why the Lord is judging them though. But guess what? Esau getting ready to get his judgment too. You see, because the Jakes are getting visited right now. You just had Northern Kingdom with ICE, and then you have these Southern Kingdom. They're getting visited by ICE too, getting their ass jacked up, and we don't feel sorry for them, man. We're getting on them, and we're getting on you, because that's the spirit of the Lord give you. It give you balance, man. You just with your judgments. You're not fucking. Oh yeah. Oh, I like these Edomites, or I like this person, so I ain't gonna really. No, 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 no. The Most High is gonna kill all these people that's not forward in His kingdom, man. If you ain't forward in the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, you gonna get your ass put to death, man. And that's the reality, man. And that goes for even people that we're close to. If you're against what Yahweh Shem Shai is doing on the earth, he gonna kill your ass, man. And that's easier said than done. That's why we pray for the Lord to keep the spirit on us, because you know this flesh gets offended or feels sorry, but at the end of the day, the Most High don't give a fuck, man. And we got to get in that spirit of not giving a fuck. You see? And I want to get this right here because this is the spirit a lot of these Jakes are in. Salaki, getting the season change. We still gonna push on through and do the work, man. This is John. I want to get John chapter 11 because they was doing that to Yahushua, and if we follow Yahushua, we're gonna be persecuted and be hated too for preaching what's right, for standing up for the right thing. This is John chapter 11. I'm gonna get verse 48. All right, this is John chapter 11 and verse 48. It says, verse 47. It says, then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council, right? So they was counseling together, right? And it says, and said, what do we? For this man doeth many miracles. That was after Yahushua healed, I believe, Mary's brother. In verse 48, it says, if we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him. And the Romans, right? They worried about the devil, right? It says, shall come and take away both our place and our nation. So all the stuff that the Pharisees and the Sadducees had built up. They had a form of worship. You see, they had the temple and everything. They had stuff set up over there, right? So they didn't want that to be destroyed. So it was like, man, dang, if the Romans find out this movement that, because like Yahweh Shah was also from Galilee, and that was known for having a lot of men that was trying to be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Zealots and stuff, man. They was trying to come and overtake the Romans. So then they was like, man, they see Yahweh Shah doing all these miracles and everybody following him. They gonna come and take away everything that we built up. But that's the spirit that Jake is in right now. They see us revolting against these devils, and they getting mad at us, trying to talk shit about us. They trying to stop us from forwarding Yahweh Shah's kingdom. Oh, y'all niggas hateful, man. Y'all, no, we don't identify with them. They trying to come against us. You see, because they trying to be cool with these Edomites, man, and they gonna get destroyed, man. They're gonna get judged right with Esau, because that's the spirit that most Israelites are in right now. And it was like that in the ancient times too, which I'm gonna get that real quick. In Maccabees, man. Because they was getting judged. The Lord was judging us by allowing the heathen to jack us up. So Jake was trying to be cool with the heathens, and so they can basically alleviate the Lord jacking them up. And that's what Jake is doing right now. This is First Maccabees chapter 1, and I'm gonna get I'm just starting verse 7. It says, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. Alexander the Greek. Right? It says his servants bear rule, everyone in his place. He had 4 generals under him. Right? And it says, and after his death, they put crowns upon themselves, and so did their sons after them. In many years, evils were multiplied on the earth. So when these Edomites, the quote unquote white man, rules the earth, what happens? Evils is on the planet Earth. And that's what he's done in his current time. Right? It says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, under the Seleucid Empire. You had Antiochus, you get with the Antiochus Epiphanes. You see, it says which Antiochus is just a title, but under the Seleucid Empire, you had under Antiochus Epiphanes, the Seleucid Empire, you had that the wicked general that came out of there, Edomite, and he was real rugged, killing, forcing Jake to be Hellenized and do all them damn orgies, worship idols, killing you Israelites for keeping the Sabbaths, right? It says son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome, and he reigned 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks, right? The Greek Empire, which were Edomites. It says, and in those days went out of Israel wicked men, so wicked Israelites, which we see right now, right? It says, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen. Let's get cool with the little hats. 501c3, let's go on podcast. Let's say the Edomites can make it. Let's not push the ministry as the Lord told us to push it. All right, let's lead our people to being destroyed, because these devils are going to be cool with us if we do that. Right? These are examples. It says, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. We're catching hell, man. You see? And a lot of Israel, it's a lot of hate. What they call it, black fatigue. You see? Because a lot of niggas have been doing nothing but wickedness. But guess what? The Lord is visiting everybody, not just them. You see, these niggas gonna die. These niggas getting judged right now by ICE. You see? But guess what? Lord can also visit you heathens too, man. Because y'all are the ones who are in a power seat. When Yahweh shall return, he's gonna jack y'all up drastically. And then he's gonna give his men spiritual power and new bodies to be able to judge y'all, man. Because y'all have done nothing but straight evils on earth. And y'all have to get judged for it, man. But the point I wanted to go into in this quick little live show was, you have a lot of Jakes that are in that spirit of trying to be cool and buddy buddy with their enemy. But that's gonna lead to them getting jacked up and judged, man. Because the Lord ain't with that. The Lord is not with America, Babylon the Great. He's not with the way the world is set up. The way the world is heading and the way it's set up, the Lord is wanting to destroy this world. As a matter of fact, I'm end off with this. Amos 9 and 8. Salakia, man. Damn, Satan, bro. Let's get this real quick, and then we're gonna wrap it up with this, man. This is let me get it. Let me get my precept I want. This is Amos. Come on, man. It's not even the right. Let me see. Okay, Amos. Saying Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. This is the book of Amos chapter. Where's 9 at? Here we go. This Amos chapter 9, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Bashan Shar upon a sinful kingdom," which was talking about Israel in the past time. Northern kingdom didn't have no righteous kings who's going the hell off. You see, it says, but really you can apply this to now because now Babylon is known as the mother of harlots and abominations, even worse than back then. It says, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, right? So the Lord's going to destroy Babylon the Great being America. It's more evil than any other kingdom, right? It says, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said Yahweh Bashan Shai. Because it's going to be Jacob's trouble, but he's going to deliver his elect, right? So a majority of our people is going to get purged out along with these fucking heathens, man. You see, so anyways, Lord willing, this lesson edify. I like to end it off by saying, call hello, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Radash, Jabar, City Apostles, Elders, Great Millstone, Room T12. Next time, come, Shalom.